Thailand's criminal court has found the wife of former Prime Minister Thaksin guilty of tax evasion. Pojaman Shinawatra has been sentenced to 3 years in jail for this offense. The court also found her stepbrother and personal secretary guilty of colluding to evade tax worth some $16 million. They've been sentenced to 3 and 2 years in jail respectively for their parts in the fraud. All 3 guilty parties have been released on bail. They were charged with tax evasion for the transfer of shares of Shinawatra Computer and Communications in the year 1997. Today's verdict is widely seen as a bellwether for legal cases involving Thai politicians and their families accused of abusing their positions of power to benefit their businesses. Channel News Asia's Indo-China correspondent Anna Suyasano joins us right now. Anna, what are the legal options available to Pojaman and the co-defendants?
Cheryl, first off, Pojaman and her adopted brother Banapot Damapong both have the right to appeal, and they'll have 2 chances to do that. The first attempt at appeal will go to an appeals court, but they say they will take it all the way to the Supreme Court if need be. You know, the judge rendering his verdict today said that Mrs. Pojaman Shinawatra and her brother Damapong were public citizens, and especially Pojaman in her role as the First Lady of Thailand should have upheld a certain moral standard, should have exhibited qualities of a good citizen, and he made sure to single out that point. But as I said, they are sure to appeal this sentence, which has been causing shockwaves through Thailand today. Cheryl?
That's right. What have the reactions been like to this verdict?
Well, you know, first off, the pictures of the former Prime Minister Thaksin as the verdict was read. I mean, the devastation on his face, hearing that his wife has now been found guilty of tax evasion, that was very evident. I don't think I'd ever seen that sort of emotion on his face. Clearly supporters of the Shinawatra, and they have legions of them still in Thailand. This is a blow to them, and they have said that they will support thousands of people to turn out today to watch her enter the courthouse. But it is a striking coup for the opposition. They've been waiting a long time to see if any of these charges leveled against Mr. Thaksin or his family would stick. But I think the overall feeling in Bangkok is one of shock at this verdict. Cheryl?
How will today's sentencing affect Mr. Thaksin's fight to clear his name since he was removed from office in 2006?
Well, according to analysts, this is actually kind of bad news for Mr. Thaksin. It's impossible to see this verdict outside of a political light, and of course there are now a whole barrage of legal cases that will come to fruition over the next couple of months. Mr. and Mrs. Thaksin are co-defendants in a land case deal where Mr. Thaksin is allegedly accused of using his power to procure a very favorable real estate deal for his wife. Now, analysts said that this tax evasion case had more teeth than that particular land case, but it is not good news for Mr. Thaksin, who of course has been accused of abuse of power, and indeed that was the very reason that the army deposed him in the coup 2006. But we've just got to wait and see, but it's not a good legal precedent to set. Cheryl?
Anna Suyasano with that update out of Bangkok, Thailand. Well,